Yeah. Bit of rain, bit of sleet. Looking left and looking right. So I've just left Grainy's shelter and campsite across the way, and I'm heading up to Goat Hut today for an overnight trip. There is supposed to be rain coming for the early afternoon, so I'm going to try get up as far up the valley as far as I can before that, and depending on the weather and how I'm feeling when I get to Goat Pass Hut, I have brought the tent, and I'm thinking of running up to Lake Mavis and potentially camping there overnight, or even just checking it out. It is cold. Oh, my feet are going numb. Kia flying around up there. The track up to the knob, whatever it is on this side of the river, the true right, but still the track crosses, so it's a bit annoying. I think I can follow it along here and cross without getting my boots wet. Cross that bit fine, and one more to go. Just ahead of me is a Theo, a blue duck. It's pretty cool. There's a couple of them, there you go. There they go. That's pretty cool. So can't remember what they call it, Dusky Knob or something. This is where I crossed the river. It's gonna be cold again. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ah, that's not nice. Stopped here. That's the valley from which I've walked up, and this is heading up the valley towards Goat Pass Hut. I've been going for about an hour and a half, just a little over an hour and a half now. I don't know how much longer it is to the Biv. Looks like another 2 k's to the Biv, and I'll probably have lunch there, and then get going up to Goat Pass Hut. Yeah, the crowds have moved in, but otherwise it's not too bad. And the lake is on the other side of this kind of snowy ridge. It's on the other side of that. Yeah. There's a couple muddy sections over there, and took a slide into one of them. Oh dear. Even went on the side that has like where the tent is. Ah, that's annoying. Here we are at the Biv. Took me 2 hours and 32 minutes to get here. Got a little woodshed and what looks to be a fire. It's pretty cool for a Biv. Wow. You've got a bunk and a fireplace. That's actually pretty cool. That is a nice Biv. I like that. So yeah, a very cool Biv. Kind of wish I had enough stuff for 2 nights, because then I would definitely stay a night there. There isn't a water tank, so just get your water from the stream down that way. Otherwise, yeah, about to get going. Not sure. It took me 2.5 hours to get here, so I'm not sure how much longer it is to Goat Pass, but I'll get there it is starting to spit a little bit, so the rain is probably on its way, and it's not supposed to last for too long. We'll see what it does and assess on what to do regarding the lake. A whole lot of boardwalks, which is quite nice. Got the wet weather gear on. It was raining and then it stopped, but it will persist and come back, so yeah, it's not too bad though. The clouds are still high, so visibility should remain good. Lake Marion is up over this way. This is the stream that drains from it. These stones mark the route up. Pretty much going to climb up there. The hut is only a couple hundred meters away, so I might head to that first. Still not raining yet, but a bit of water comes down every time the wind blows through. Here we are, Goat Pass hut. Toilet's nice and close. Good. So this is Goat Pass hut. There is a radio here with instructions on how to use it in case you ever need to, and big old mast on the roof of this thing. Yeah, pretty nice. You've got a sheltered veranda and deck out here, the water tank, and of course your toilet just over there. It's like the main area. There's a sink and stuff, and yeah, 2 wings. Each side has, let's count, 10 bunks on that side, and I assume there'll also be 10 on this side with triple decker bunks, and looks like even some stuff in here to store stuff in there. Very nice. It took me just over 3.5 hours to get here, a little over 3.5 hours, pushing 4 hours, which is still a whole hour better than the dock times. And yeah, very nice to stay here in summer. This is on the TA. This track is on the TA, and this hut will probably be packed in the summertime. But otherwise, right now it's quite nice, and you've got some pretty amazing views down the way. Right, time to begin the climb. The sun's actually come up. We spent about half an hour at Goat Pass hut. Seen about a dozen or so trail runners. I think the climb is something like 600 meters to the lake in total. It's nice that the rain has stopped. It didn't get too bad at the hut. I'm glad the sun's out, although those clouds in the distance don't look fun. You can see Goat Pass hut down there. What a view. I've done pretty well. It's been under 20 minutes since I started, about 15 minutes, even a bit less to do what I'd assume is about nearly 300 meters, so I'm almost halfway up. I'm not actually sure where the point I'm hitting is 1,500 and something. I don't think it's one of these. I think it's almost like a false, what do they call it, false peak. I reckon it just you get over there and it just flattens out but keeps going up, so I'm not quite sure. The rocks aren't too bad. It's quite easy to follow the footpath up. You can just see where people walk. There are cars and things. Yeah, what a view. That breeze is very nice. It's keeping me cool, so I'm not actually sweating too much. It's actually quite a fun climb up here. This next section I think is like the steepest. I think I'm pretty much just staying between the rocks and the tussock and get up through there, and it flattens out. You can see the gradient of where I'm coming up, although I'm heading up the easier way where people have actually been walking up. Amazing views. Looks like the rain clouds are on the return over the hills, over the mountains. I don't think I've got too much to go of this steep bit of the climb. I'm just making my way up, and then after that it looks like it starts to level out. Yeah, not doing too badly. Let's see if I can get to the lake before the rain does. That wind has picked up, but look at the view. That's amazing. Got some rock cairns. There's some more just up ahead. Looks like I'm going to be in the snow soon. This is what I'm walking on now. Following the cairns up. Lake's up under those peaks. Unfortunately that blue sky over there isn't quite above me anymore. Yeah, feel a little bit of spit, but otherwise it's not too bad. Just pretty much walking this ridge on the north facing side, up this rock out of the snow. The waterfall that drains the lake is just over there. It's a little bit out of view now, but yeah, wow. Look at this, in the middle of summer on a warm day. This would be amazing. I think I'm getting close to the lake. The lake's still frozen. This is Lake Mavis. I'm sure it's more of a slush than actual solid ice. But yeah, so there's that. It's actually quite sore on the eyes. I have no idea what the depth of field of all the snow through here is. That just hurts to look at. But otherwise I'm going to go down here, and it looks like I'm going to have to camp one of those patches, those clear patches there. It's pretty cool that it's frozen, but I don't know, I wasn't exactly expecting it to be frozen. It's still early October, so it does make sense, but the snow line is on its way up, and I'm currently getting sleet on me. Yeah, I'm just going to slowly make my way to the lake and find a place to put up this tent where I can. So here I am. Mix of rain, sleet, hail. Just kind of seeing if it will stop for a bit, although those darker clouds are on their way. Yeah, it's kind of stopping now, so I might see if I can chuck the tent up. And I'm kind of deciding, do I stay here or head down maybe to that ridge or even back to Goat Hut? Don't like the look of those clouds, but if I can get the tent up before those clouds, I can kind of decide. Oh my goodness, woohoo! That sucked. But now the rain stopped. When I first set it up, the wind was coming from the other side of the lake, and then I got it up, and then the wind changed direction and was coming from the valley. So I switched it, and then now the wind's actually it's actually stopped now, which is nice. It's not a 4-season tent, it's a 3-season tent, but it'll hold up. I've got the head end on this side because I think most of the wind's going to be coming from that way, and it looks like that peg's trying to escape. I might have to redo that one, but I'm glad the rain stopped. The cloud did lift a bit and actually seems to be going south, so that's quite nice. But wow, it's going to be a cold night. I haven't actually put any of my warm clothes on yet. I'm still in my hiking clothes. Now that the tent's up and the wind's died down, the rain stopped, I'm gonna get all my warm things on. I'm looking forward to that. Here I am in the tent. It started raining again. Just eating chocolate, listening to music as you do. And the light here, nice and warm now. Yeah, hasn't been too windy, but as you can hear, the rain started to come back. I've just kind of stuffed everything in the pack. My boots just out there under the wing, and yeah, got the mattress out. Gonna get some stuff charging, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. The time is currently 4:01, so it did. Let me think about this. I got here about an hour ago, and so I've set my tent up, and so it only took me about an hour to an hour and a half, somewhere in that time range, to get from the hut and do the climb up here, which wasn't too bad. And then I found a spot to pitch up the tent, got the tent up, and then the weather after I got the tent up was really nice, and I'm kind of sad I didn't wait just that little bit longer to put the tent up, but couldn't have told that the weather was going to improve. And then I got the tent up, and now I've got all my stuff in here, and the rain's come back. But probably just going to chill here for a little bit, and then if the rain stops, have a little look around, get some food going, and yeah, should be good. So there's camp. Clouds have cleared. Rain stopped for a bit. Absolutely amazing. Kind of want to throw a rock, see if I can hit the lake. Not quite, I need to throw it with my other hand. Oh, it just hits. Oh, that's solid ice. It is melting a bit around the edges, and that goes towards the waterfall. But otherwise it is pretty much solid ice. It's pretty cool. As you can see, the tent's kind of on a bit of an angle. The one I have is raised at the head end where your head goes, so you can sit up easier. But still, it's definitely angled downhill a bit, but there's no real other spot I can put it that'll be flatter than that. It's like 5:30 or something. The rain stopped, clouds lifted, and I've got some pretty amazing views. It is chilly, beautiful. It started raining again pretty much, and I went back into the tent. It's now about 6:40, so it is a bit chilly and a little bit late, but not too bad. I'm about to get some food going. I kind of feel like every time I get out of the tent, another big cloud is on its way, so try and get dinner on quickly. Of course, there's no liquid water around, so I'm just boiling ice and snow, as you do. It's so pretty. Be even prettier in summer when it's just a big blue lake surrounded by golden tussock. Yeah. It's gonna be a cold night. As you can hear, the rain came back. Just having my dinner, leaning outside the tent. If I reach down here, actually, pull that up. I think it's actually coming down as a bit of sleet too. Yeah. Bit of rain, bit of sleet. I am cozy. Probably get into my sleeping bag soon once I finish dinner, and yeah, call it a night, an early night. Just, yeah, I don't know what the time is now. It's nearly 7:30, I think. Yeah, quite the experience. I'm gonna get back to eating dinner. It was a cold night, and as you can see, a bit of snow fell. It's just at the right elevation for it, because as you can see down there, none fell. It is really cold, and that wind is annoying. It was a bit rough. It was quite windy at times, and eventually the wind kind of stopped, but it did rain on occasion overnight, or snow, as you can see. The winds come back and it's really cold, so I'm going to probably I'm going to wait for a little bit, get warmed up, kind of pack up my stuff, and I'm probably just going to have some music bars and stuff, and then get going out of here soon, pack up the tent, stuff it all in the bag, and walk down to the hut where I'll have a proper breakfast, because I don't really fancy having that here. road. I'm heading down this way and out. The way I came up to the lake yesterday, I actually followed the ridge all the way up and then dropped down. Now I'm just going to descend quickly this time. So I'm back down. It took me about an hour to get down, a little over an hour. It's a bit, some parts going downhill are a little bit harder, but otherwise it wasn't too bad. I've decided to not go to Goat Pass Hut and just to carry on, because that will save me a bit of time. Yeah, visibility ain't great, the weather ain't great, but I'm not doing too bad actually. Just chugging along. That's a nice sight to see. One last river crossing. Come from all the way up that valley. On my way back to the car park. It was quite the fun overnighter up to Lake Mavis. Because, you know, it's still early October, there's still lots of snow up there, the lake's still frozen over, but it'll be a pretty cool area to explore in the summertime. But yeah, otherwise it's quite fun, quite the experience. The climb up and down from Lake Mavis definitely would require a little bit more experience, but I had quite a lot of fun doing it. It was a nice little challenge compared to the boardwalks that I'd be walking previously. And yeah, Goat Pass hut, that's not too bad either. Definitely want to go through and stay at the Biv as well sometime. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's a pretty cool area, and I would recommend checking it out. And of course, you know, you can, trail runners do it every day from one side to the other. So there's a lot of options. Otherwise, I'm just going to carry on walking down the long road here, and got to head into the village and get a pie to eat and be on the road. So I'll see you next time. Thanks if you watched to the end.